Okay, what's up, YouTube? You know who it is. It's Space Crypto coming at you again one more time. About to give you another video. Remember to leave a like. Remember to share. Remember to subscribe to my channel and turn on notifications. Also, check out my social media links are in the description. They're also at the bottom of this video. So, I just want to talk to you guys about something I think that's very funny. And I mean, I know you guys see the title of the video, so y'all thinking that I'm saying Ethereum Gold is a scam. Nah. I mean, this is just in response to someone that I had. I mean, it wasn't really a discussion. Wasn't even really much of a heated argument or anything like that. It was just somebody that came at me, right? Recognized who I was when I was in the Pulse chat. So the Pulse chain chat on Telegram, right? I was on the Pulse chain chat on Telegram. This dude recognized who I was, right? And essentially called me out for promoting Ethereum Gold, saying that the project is a scam and he lost a whole bunch of money in the project, right? So essentially, he lost a whole bunch of money in Ethereum Gold. He got scammed by Ethereum Gold, and he's blaming me for being the one to promote Ethereum Gold to him, causing him to lose money, right? So I kind of wanted to make this video in response to not only him, but I've been checking out the Ethereum Gold Telegram. I've been paying very close attention to what's been going on, the sort of the what people are saying. I've been checking out the sentiment of people online in different chats, stuff like that, and it's been pretty negative over, I would say, over the past 6 months, maybe. I'll say it's been pretty negative, and I think it's gotten more and more negative. Even in the Gandhiji chat, right? The Gandhiji chat. I mean, a lot of the narrative has been really negative surrounding Ethereum Gold, surrounding this project. A lot of the narrative has been really negative, even from people that have been in for a long time. Now, I'm not saying these are like the OG people. I don't think the people that are complaining are the OG people, the people that have been in at least a year to 2 years. I'd say these are more the people that got in during the zombie pump, maybe, or after sometime after that. So I'd say 6 months to a year, but I wouldn't say these are people that's been at least in Ethereum Gold for at least 18 months. If you've been in Ethereum Gold for at least 18 months, you've made money from it. So I don't think there's much complaints there, right? So I think a lot of it is just surrounding a lot of the new people that came in, and then also, you know, there's people out there. There's some sentiment in other telegrams, other forums across the sphere, like that people are saying that it's a scam, and they're attacking me, like they're calling me out. And that's kind of why I had to address it, because you know I'm a big Ethereum Gold promoter, man. Like, I was doing so many videos on my old channel, my previous channel, you know, that got taken out. I even re-uploaded like a lot of the old videos, like a lot of the timeless videos, I would say, like the videos that give you more inspirational, kind of philosophical kind of videos. You know, I kind of re-uploaded those to this channel, you know, and to get content out there. So there's a lot of people that have been negative towards. There's been, well, not a lot of people, but just this one person been negative. But I'm sure maybe there's some other people that feel the same way. Who knows? But I kind of want to address this. So is Ethereum Gold a scam? Is it a scam, guys? Is this thing a complete scam? Is Sunny trying to screw everybody over? Like, let's attack the question directly. Is Sunny trying to screw everybody over? Is this a legitimate scam? Right? Is this a scam? Now, let's kind of, before we could answer that question, let's kind of break down what Ethereum Gold is, right? Let's go over it. Let's start from the beginning and explain this whole thing. Now, Ethereum Gold is a smart contract. It's a smart contract that was based on the P3D smart contract that was released sometime early in September. I don't remember when exactly in September. It was sometime early, right after funny enough, right after the BitConnect um, scam, that BitConnect exit scam, it was like a month after. I remember Craig Grant. I remember seeing Craig Grant promoting this weird thing. Like I was like, "What is this, man?" And it was so at the time when Craig Grant was promoting it, I was just like, "Bro, why are you promoting this?" Like, I was thinking about BitConnect and what happened with BitConnect, so I was just like, I thought this guy would just disappear from the internet. Like, why is this guy promoting, some other weird, project? I didn't know what it was about or whatever, but he was promoting it. He was telling us, listen, this is the next thing. This is the next thing, guys. Like, if y'all want to recover your losses from BitConnect, this is where you need to go. And he was telling us that from early, and I took a while before I caught on to it. I got into it, stuff like that. Now, Gandhiji essentially cloned that contract. Gandhiji, yes, Gandhiji was a part of the original Clone Wars, right? The original Clone Wars for P3D people, the OGs. Remember, there was 4 Clone Wars. Gandhiji was a part of the first one. Gandhiji was one of the clones, right? It was one of the clones, just like you had proof of weak math, proof of TOJ, proof of Craig Grant, proof of what else? Um, proof of strong hand. I don't even know. You had a whole bunch of them. There was a whole bunch of them. Like it was just ridiculous. Probably like over 100 different contracts that were created. Most of them, pretty much all of them, were all pump and dumps. And then it even went over to Tron. Clone Wars continued over to Tron because then you had, I don't know if you guys remember this. I think it was Proof of Tron, POT. I don't honestly. I don't remember. There was so many of them, guys. Like the OGs can kind of, remind me of all these different ones because I knew there was some clones on Tron too, and yeah, there was multiple Clone Wars. So essentially, um, that was how Gandhiji, now formerly known as Ethereum Gold, right? That's how it was formed, right? It was formed as a clone of the original proof of weak hand smart contract that was created in 2018. Now, essentially, what does this contract do, right? This contract is supposed to be this contract is a smart contract that is responsible for distributing shares, right, or dividends, right, to other people based on how much people put into the contract. Now, let me break that down a little bit more. When you buy into this contract, you pay 10%, right, as a fee to the contract. Now, what the contract does, it takes that fee, right, it divvies that fee up among all the holders of the tokens within this contract. So when you pay money into this contract, you're gonna get a number of tokens, right? On this page, it's called gold. On the Gandhiji page, it's called IND. But essentially, you're gonna get a set number of tokens based on the current price, right? So you can see the price here. You have the buy price, sell price. So based on the price, right, you're gonna get some tokens, right? Now, when people buy in, the price is gonna go up. So the buy price is gonna go. Both the buy and sell price is gonna go up when people get in. When people get out, the buy and sell price goes down, right? So essentially, that 10% is split up between everyone, right? And that 10% is paid out in ETH as dividends, right? So essentially, what you find is that this is just an ecosystem for staking the native token to this smart contract, which is IND, right? It's an ecosystem for staking that token. And on top of that, not only staking the token, but also getting divs in Ethereum, right? So as people get in, right? So you have your tokens, right? People get in, they pay you divs, right? Based on what they paid to get into the contract, right? And then you can reinvest those divs to get more tokens, right? So that's essentially what it is, right? It's a simple formula, and as I said, as this goes up, the price goes up, meaning that the value of your tokens go up. So you can see how with the divs, along with price appreciation, how this can really, how you can make a significant amount of money by holding long term into this contract, right? Now, the thing is that with this contract, it can, just like anything in crypto, right? It's gonna have highs, it's gonna have pumps, it's gonna have dumps, right? Just like anything else in crypto, right? Whether it be Bitcoin, ETH, you name it. Even recently, we just saw a hex dump, right? We saw a pretty significant hex dump. Actually, is I think a 60%, 60 something percent hex dump. Hex actually went to 20 cents from about 55 cents. The top was 55 and it went down to 20 cents or something like that. So we did see a pretty significant hex dump. So anything could dump, guys. Right now, for gandhiji, we're in a bear market, right? For Ethereum Gold, we're in a bear market. And I think that we're very near the floor. If we're not already at the floor, I think we're very near the floor. And I think, if anything, this is like a great time to get in because it's more likely to go up than to go down right now. If you really think about it, guys. I mean, if you really look at it, it's actually more likely to go up than to go down. So that's pretty much, I just kind of explained exactly how it works, right? Now, to address that question of, and there's also some other ways you can earn as well. You can also earn through referral rewards. So essentially, if you shill your Karma link, I think it's displayed here. Yeah, it's right here. Your referral link, right? If you shill this link on gandhiji, it's called Karma link, so that's why that's why I'm calling it Karma link. But if you copy this link, right, and you share that link with somebody else, and they use that link to make a purchase, you're gonna get 3%, around, I think it was around 3% of their purchase, right? So if they put in 1 ETH, you're gonna get, if they put in 10 ETH, you're gonna get 0.3 ETH. If you get what I'm saying, because that would be 3% of 10 ETH. You get what I'm saying? So if they put in 100 ETH, you'll get 3 ETH. So that's essentially how, and then that will go into your dividend pool, which you can then reinvest in. You can reinvest it, right? You can withdraw your dividends. If you don't want to reinvest, you can always withdraw it, right? It's up to you how you handle that, right? And obviously, a lot of people, what they do is that, and there's strategy involved in this, right? You can also wait till the contract goes down a little bit before you reinvest, so you can buy the tokens at a cheaper price, because reinvesting is essentially buying the token again. So that's essentially, so there's some strategy involved. Obviously, you can also transfer tokens to other people as well. There's a 10% fee to that. The transfer function actually makes the contract more than zero sum, and that's something that I think I'm going to talk about in another video about this. I haven't done a lot of Ethereum Gold videos. I think I want to get back to it a little bit because there's some interesting things with this contract, and it shows you how modular and how expandable this formula is. Like the smart contract is. It's actually very modular and expandable. Even though it's immutable, you can do things like feeding it, stuff like that. It's a whole lot of things you can do with this thing. So the technology is amazing. It's just that it hasn't been implemented correctly as yet. And obviously Sunny's working on some stuff. But the technology is amazing. The technology is amazing, guys. And it's just that no one has ever really delved into it. The original P3D devs, they abandoned it completely after they created FOMO 3D, which was like the worst smart contract ever created, in my opinion. Maybe Just Game has something to say about that. Who knows? It's between FOMO 3D and Just Game, two of the worst smart contracts ever created. Yeah, but yeah, I mean, this transfer function makes the contract more than zero sum. It actually adds a additional element to it, which deviates it from being zero sum. Because naturally, without the transfer function, the contract is zero sum, right? So the transfer function, when you start utilizing the transfer function, it actually makes the contract more than zero sum. But that's something I'll talk to you guys in a different video. So touching the question of whether or not is if this thing is a scam. How are we defining a scam? Let me ask the people that are saying that Ethereum Gold is a scam. I want to ask a question. Is Bitcoin a scam? Is Ethereum a scam? Is Hex a scam? Is what else can I think about? Is Binance Chain, is that a scam? Are we being scammed by all these crypto projects? Like PancakeSwap, is that a scam? KCS, KuCoin, is that a scam? Are those scams? Is the whole of is the whole of crypto a scam? Right? That's the question that I want to figure out, because if this is a scam, then I guess you can say crypto itself is a scam, right? If Ethereum Gold is a scam, then I guess let's just call Bitcoin a scam. Let's just call ETH a scam. Let's just say they're all scams, right? Let's be real. Let's just say it's all scams, because the idea, I'm just trying to expose the stupidity of people, right? How dumb people are to say that Ethereum Gold is a scam. It's actually the most asinine, ridiculous thing I've ever heard in my life, or one of the most asinine things I've ever heard in my life. For somebody to look at this contract and say that it's a scam, you obviously need some understanding of what crypto is. You obviously need some understanding of what finance is. You obviously need some understanding of what life is. Right? See, nothing goes up forever. Even Hex. Yeah, I just said it. Hex has been the crypto that's touted to always go up, right? It just dumped from 55, and I'm not saying it's not going to go back up. Do not get me wrong. I think Hex could go to the moon. I think Hex could go to $10. I think Hex could go to $100. You know what I'm saying? I am not saying anything. I'm not putting down Hex. I'm not putting down no cryptocurrency. I'm just simply saying nothing goes up forever. There are periods of time when there are corrections. Things get corrected, people. Right? You will have dumps. You will have profit taking. You will have people that are no longer willing to wait, that lose patience, and they sell. Right? Isn't that what crypto is supposed to be about? That you can sell whenever you want. The freedom to be able to have complete autonomy and complete control over your finances. That's the whole purpose of crypto, right? Isn't that why we're all in crypto? Because we don't like the fact that the banks and that institutions and that the current system that we live in puts so much restrictions on our finances. If you want to take out $10,000 from the bank, you got to go into a manager. You got to get like some kind of override from some manager in the bank to get your $10,000 out. Like, isn't that the reason why we do crypto? So that we have that freedom to get our money out anytime we want. So if we're going to give, we can't have it both ways, guys. If we want this thing to be the way it's supposed to be, which is decentralized and people having the freedom to do whatever they want, to sell whenever they want, to buy whenever they want, we can't get upset when people sell. We can't get upset when something goes down. We can't get upset when it's not going up. The fact is, the community is still around. Right? The creator of the smart contract is still just as positive about the contract as he's been from the first day that he got into the contract. He got into the contract at zero, and he's still just as positive about the contract now that he was back then. And yes, it's in a down cycle, guys. It's in a down cycle. Do I think it could go down more? Yeah, of course. Right? Do I think it's a great time to get in? Yes, because as I said, it's more likely to go up than it is to go down. At this point, it's more likely to go up than it is to go down. Keep that in mind, people. We've seen this contract go up like 5 or 6 different times. Not even sure. I basically lost count, right? 5 or 6 different times, right? We've seen it going up, and that's another thing I want to address. You have some people saying that, oh, we need a big YouTuber to promote the contract, right? I mean, I will say this: a big YouTuber talking about this contract will do it faster than other means, right? Or it will happen in a more instantaneous fashion than other means of this contract going up, right? I mean, a big YouTuber promoting this contract will definitely get it, the level of recognition, that has gotten before from other YouTubers. It will definitely get it a high level of recognition, and the contract will go up. If a large enough YouTuber, if let's say just hypothetically, BitBoy was supposed to talk about a smart contract. If BitBoy talked about Ethereum Gold will go up crazy, right? If somebody, some huge YouTuber with 1 million subs talked about Ethereum Gold, it would go up crazy, right? But for you to sit there and say you're waiting on a big YouTuber to get this contract to where, to get this contract to start going up, I mean, you're obviously not doing your job, which is you should be going out there. You should be, if you believe in the technology of this contract, if you believe in this contract, you believe that this contract is a great opportunity, you should be promoting this contract to people that to your friends. You should be shilling your link on forums. You should be going around letting people know about the smart contract. You should be making videos. Then why is it only Pacey Crypto coming out making videos about Ethereum Gold? How come nobody else is talking about Ethereum Gold? Right? I mean, it's exposing y'all. Really. I mean, even the people that's in the community talking down on it, it's really exposing y'all. Why is it only Pacey Crypto coming out talking about Ethereum Gold? Why? How come nobody else talking about Ethereum Gold? See what I'm saying? And I'm doing my little moves here and there. See what I'm saying? I won't tell you exactly what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? But I'm a businessman, so obviously I'm involved in a whole lot of different things. So it's not Ethereum Gold is not my only thing, right? But I mean, for people to be coming out talking about they need a big YouTuber, it means that you're not doing your job. That's to me, that's what it signifies to me. However many people are in this smart contract right now, which I think is easily over 1,000 people. If 1,000 people was making videos about Ethereum Gold, promoting and shilling Ethereum Gold, do you think it would be only 2,000 ETH right now? Just be honest. Just be real. And granted, if you look at everything, I mean, the value of the contract has not really decreased. I mean, when I say that, I mean I'm talking about the USD value. The USD value has been around the same for I don't know how long. God knows how long. The USD value is basically the same it's been probably for the last 6 to 12 months, right? Because even though the amount of ETH in the contract has decreased, right, the price has stayed around the same, mainly because of the fact that the price of ETH is going up. So you also have to keep that in mind as well. When ETH is going up, you're gonna find that a contract like this, which is supposed to be for you being able to grow your ETH, the amount of ETH you have. That's one of the utilities of this contract is to grow the amount of ETH that you have. So if this contract is designated for that, if ETH is going up in value, you're gonna find that a contract like this is not gonna do as well, right? You're probably gonna need ETH to come back down to earth before this contract starts pumping again, right? So that's number one. And then so it's just guys, man. Like I don't understand it, and for people to be coming out and saying that Ethereum Gold is a scam. I mean, it's just so wrongheaded, man. Like it's really wrongheaded that people really believe that Ethereum Gold is a scam, and they're going out here and coming at me on different forums or whatever, saying that I'm a scammer. promoting the scam, when really Ethereum Gold is doing nothing different from what happens in all of crypto. It's a down cycle, right? And it will eventually go back up. It will eventually go back up. Just keep in mind that this is becoming more and more attractive to a lot of the people that promoted Ethereum Gold in the past. Just keep that in mind. A lot of the people that was in Ethereum Gold in the past, this thing is becoming more and more attractive to them by the day, right? By the day. Just keep that in mind. The lower this goes down, the more attractive this becomes. So I'm saying that may sound crazy, but that's just a fact. There's a lot of people that are gonna get into this contract, and listen, I don't know what Sunny has planned. I know that Index, I know that there was supposed to be a UI. There's supposed to be some UI development, some stuff some additional stuff. I don't know. I don't know what Sunny has planned. People may say, oh, Sunny is slow, stuff like that. Listen, at the end of the day, he still cares about the project. So whether or not you want to say he's slow, whether or not you want to say, whatever you want to say, he still cares about the project. And I truly believe eventually he'll put out stuff. I definitely think the priority should be the UI. I think the UI definitely needs some upgrade. I really don't like the feel of the UI. So if I was gonna focus on anything, number one priority would be the UI. But ultimately, I'm not sure exactly what direction Sunny is headed. I'm not sure exactly what direction he's going with this. But I just know that the community still supports it. The people that were originally in from the earliest days, they still support it. And hey, man, people are out here collecting a whole bunch of divs, man, whole bunch of divs with this down cycle. So there's gonna be if this pumps again, I mean, there's gonna be a whole lot of millionaires that's gonna be created. I'm just keeping it real. So let's keep that in mind, guys. But yeah, man, that's what I wanted to say to address that. A lot of people, have a whole misconception of this whole thing, and I kind of wanted to address that because it doesn't make any sense, man. But anyways, have a great day. Page Crypto signing out. Remember to subscribe to my channel. I'll be putting out more videos. Have a great day. Page Crypto signing out. Peace.